All right, Red.
I'm gonna use my whip to attack, or actually, no, I'll just attack it with my whip.
Okay.
A dragon.
A dragon.
How big is this dragon?
About 200 feet tall.
You're gonna whip it.
And whip it good.
You're gonna whip it. Whip it good.
Whip it good.
I'm also gonna use my electric charge on it.
There you go.
That's good.
Should make for a very interesting fire electric combo. Uh, 34.
All right, that's success.
And it's 2 for the charge.
Okay, so you used up the electric charge on this, but you would notice as she runs over to the base of the dragon, like the part of it that's actually touching the ground, she just runs over and she whips the whip at it. And as she does so, fire seems to leach out from the gauntlet that she wears around her hand, around the whip, in addition to the electricity that swirls with it as well, sending both charges into the dragon as she whips against it. What's the base damage rating on the whip?
2.
All right, plus 2 electric and 2 fire. Okay. Fedora 2.
That's me.
You are witness
Yeah.
to these grand scheme of events.
All right. Where's the dragon?
He's right over there, mon ami, right in front of you. He is the big thing, that pillar in the sky.
All right, I'm gonna teleport up to him.
Oh, God. Here we go again.
Somebody standing right next to you says, "You're going to the action?"
That's right.
All right.
And I grab my chest piece and take it off.
Okay, all right. So go ahead to roll over to him successfully without getting attacked by him. Roll 30.
All right, this is gonna be awesome. Hold on. I gotta
This guy gets
concentrate.
into battle formation.
It's like I pretend to breathe a little bit, like
His body moves,
Yeah.
but no noises happen.
yeah. Gotta psych myself.
And his balloon head.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Here we go. I got 3 donuts.
Well, it's a big roll.
15 and a donut is up. Okay. So let's see.
15 plus your int plus your teleport.
Plus 17 is 32. Plus, are we doing teleport?
Yeah, you said you wanted to teleport up to
Yeah,
him.
so a total of 38.
38.
Nice.
Excellent. So you manage to actually teleport up to the head of the dragon.
Cool.
And you're standing there.
I
You're
got mine.
You've made it.
My rune ready.
Ready and waiting. All right. We'll go ahead and let Ace resolve the last of the actions before we move to the dragon. So you've seen all of these people run over and start attacking this thing. People are getting thrown at it. Thulgrim's chuckling with joy.
Would
Would you like me to throw you too, little lady?
to use
Said
the
no.
to use the poison sword? Do I need anything special? Magpie's sword cane
I remember.
thingy. Okay, so I can just go and try and stab it with that. It says, D4 poison condition. Okay.
Anybody got a match?
Can I try and...
Keep this dragon a hot foot.
Did you
Oh, God.
Do I need to have...
did you pick up finesse for your blades yet?
I didn't know I was supposed to do that.
I don't think we had time
I got
for
dual
this,
wielding.
Yeah, that was just going to be able to make it to where you could use your dex in place of strength whenever you're stabbing and attacking with blades.
What was?
Finesse. Isn't that what it's called in the book? We probably
That's
talked
it?
about it right at the end.
Well, that's what y'all said picking up dual wielding would do. So that's
Dual
why
wielding
I
makes
had
it to where you can use both
Yeah.
your offhand and your strong hand without getting a disadvantage.
Finesse is a skill or an exploit?
It is an exploit.
Okay, I'll write that down to get that. I
Yeah,
didn't
don't
get that. I
think
got
it's
the
in this
dual
version
wielding.
of the book either.
It should be, but it might not.
But it would go off of strength, you said?
Yeah, so right now it's going to go off of strength.
That's still not bad.
Okay.
Possibly, depending on what the benchmark is.
Currently, the dragon's been at a benchmark of 30 for everybody.
I feel like it would be
Is that
interesting.
possible?
Yeah, because my strength is 7 and I am master in blades.
Nope.
So that is 13. So as long as I rolled more than a 15, I'd get it.
Okay.
And I rolled a 12.
All right, so 12 plus
That would be
13. 28?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
No,
so that's
wait,
not
12.
a failure. That is a partial
20.
success.
12 plus... It's 25. 12 plus 13? It's 25.
Correct. All right, so we'll say that's right at the top of or the bottom of partial success. So you manage to stab in between the scales to get the sword in there,
Mm-hmm.
but whatever poison this is or whatever this is that's going into it draws the attention. So the dragon seems to stop devouring whatever energy. The energy flow ceases when he closes his mouth and he turns and his eyes gleam down at all of you. Thulgrim standing with Remy, Adine, and John the Red, trying to get ready for their action as the dragon releases a mighty roar, and everyone needs to roll to evade or absorb, benchmarking at 30.
What does it go off of?
This would be an AoE as well if you have anything like evasion or whatever. If you're evading, it would go off of your dex. If you're trying to absorb, it would probably be either con.
39.
Awesome.
$31.
Awesome.
32.
Cool.
I'm better than you, full grown.
Evading or absorbing. So
Fine, I'm better than
So
you.
if I try to
Smiles.
fail, I get hit with the whole thing, right?
you get hit with damage, yeah.
The whole damage?
28.
If you fail.
You know,
So
my son's decided
I
that his
will
favorite
absorb.
term for if you mess up is sucks, Chuck. And I'm like, really? Really?
Well, I didn't do like
28.
28.
I rolled 9, and my con is 11. My dex is 8. So I'm not. Oh wait, I got shields. Does that help?
Shields would help if you're absorbing.
Yeah. I'll have to absorb. Oh, that's plus 2 to defense.
Yeah, this is a defense roll, so you're adding 2 to it.
Yeah, so 9, 10, 11, and then to absorb would be 8. Alright, so that's 19. Plus, I have armor. Does that help? Or is that just my shield?
That's just your DR to absorb any damage. So if you roll to absorb it, you're sitting at a 19. If you roll to evade it using like teleport or anything, what are you sitting at? You gotta pick one or the other.
That would be 20. And plus the teleport 26.
Okay. So you want to use that, or do you want to use the 19?
I guess I'll use that.
Okay, so that would give you a partial success. 28's a partial success.
29.
29 is a partial success. So for those of you with a partial success, you're going to feel a leech of energy leaving your body. The damage rating that's coming in right now just off of the roar is an 8. whatever DR you have, use that to reduce that damage rating and take the rest into your health pool. So whatever you've got inside your little shield, as far as your DR, that's what you subtract from the 8.
We got 1 point.
Jeez. How?
Like 6?
Like,
What?
Yeah.
how are you like? Oh, we haven't
haven't
had
had a rest.
downtimes
That's
Yeah.
true. You
because
haven't.
we've gone from one event to the next to the next to the next.
That
Yeah.
is true. Okay.
So
All right. So,
again,
but you're right on top of the head of this thing. Fedora 2, man, you have been sacrificing yourself one time after another. It's very impressive. Now, everybody that's on the ground would notice that each of the shriveled corpses, as the roar pounds into the ground, the energy from the sound wave of the ground, each of the shriveled corpses seems to,
Oh boy.
as they begin to come back to life and start moving like, what's the word for it? Thralls. As you see, all of the ground is littered with them. Thousands of them start getting up and moving. I believe we started with you and
am I still holding on?
you are on the dragon.
And
you had failed,
Smiles
you
is still
probably
near
would've
me. Is this sword still impaled into it?
Yeah, he succeeded.
Can you hold on without the sword being stuck in it?
I mean, yeah.
All right, pull the sword out. I got an idea. It's pretty cool.
Can you just hammer the sword even further in?
I mean, I could, but my idea is also probably going to be better. Also, it takes it another 4 damage from fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Automatically. And that will bring me down to... So, do I just turn it down from 4 to 3, or do I need to roll to keep that going?
You just have it as a counter, don't you?
Yeah.
Not a usage.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, so just turn it down to 3.
Okay. Trust me, I can put a little bomb inside of it if you pull your sword out.
Well, since you asked nicely.
Cool.
I pull the sword out.
And I will try to plant my delayed blast, which is a little bead, inside the slash wound.
Okay, so his benchmark's 30.
$31.
Awesome. So you're putting it in there and you're leaving it for delay, correct?
Mm-hmm. That's because they concentrated on it though. So if I take any damage, it'll
Explode early.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's meditating right next to you after he plunges his fist in and then pulls it back out. All right.
Okay.
So Smiles.
I'm going to try to make the hole bigger.
Where he just put
don't
the bomb.
hit it.
Don't
Don't hit
hit
it. Don't hit it. The little surprise will go off to some. Trust me. Great things come to those who wait. Here, hit where I cracked it.
I'll just hit where he cracked it then.
The scale's already weaker.
Okay. I'm not doing... Oops. Dealing with that today.
I keep forgetting I have this.
Oh my god.
Don't forget you have that.
Want to trade? I have none.
I don't think I can do that.
That's slightly better. Alright.
I can't do that, Dave.
It's going to be a 32.
Okay. So yeah, you successfully hit in. What's the full damage rating you're using?
Full damage would be 12. With the Irtus Blade.
All right. So you puncture through the cracks in that one scale and end up stabbing through it again. All right. Mr. Dark.
Where am I in relation to the 3 slowly rising dead things?
The thousands of corpses on the ground.
Oh, I thought there were just 3. Sorry.
No, yeah, there's like thousands of them. It's like each of the dead bodies that this thing has devoured, it spit back out some energy to make them thralls that are now moving across the ground. You can see a bunch of them tackling onto Thulgrim and attacking the remaining Storm Riders over at the entryway where you got through the well.
Guess I'm going to shoot some dark magic at them.
Okay. So same benchmark goes for a group of thralls. It'd be 30.
Ooh, 20. 35.
Awesome. So, success. What's the damage ratio on your... You using like the...
I think it's 8.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, each of these things, so as you're still flying on the dragon, blasting dark energy down, what you would see is it blasts a huge grouping, 8 of these thralls just like incinerated underneath the void energy as they fall to the ground, and more seem to like creep over, taking their place, trying to move towards Thulgrim. Sure. Red, currently you're at the base of the dragon, and you see that there are many things trying to grab at your ankles with withered hands and dead looks on their faces.
Can I shoot at them?
You are more than allowed to shoot at them.
Step off. Ooh. What's the benchmark?
30. Think of them as like extensions of the dragon itself. Okay. So partial success, you do manage to shoot one of them in the face, but another one grabs hold of you. Like as you shoot one in the face, head blows up in fire because you're using your fire energy from the gauntlet. But then one kind of like leeches right through, taking his place and grabbing a hold of you. So currently he's just grabbing onto you. So you succeeded in damage to one and are currently within the thrall of a thrall.
Great.
All right. 4-2, Fedora 2, you are atop the skull of this creature.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate my shield, my chest plate rune.
Question.
Yeah.
Did you ever load yourself up with that healing thing?
Did I load up with it? Let me see.
I know we told you several times.
Heal. I do have heal.
Do you want to try and heal yourself before moving into your next decisive action? Just a thought. Don't have to go with what I say.
Okay. Can I do... Okay. I guess I'll heal a little bit.
You may have time to try and shoot it with fire too later. I know 4-2 generally speaking ends up like a crushed tin can on the ground. Because he moves from one attack into another.
Why don't we just go get him to assimilate the stupid red dragon?
I think that's what he's trying to do.
Okay,
But he's just
I'm just listening.
getting chomped.
He's also almost like dead right now, so.
The dragon might assimilate him.
Now my healing.
That's true. Wait, he can't though.
Because he's doing nano attack.
4 door 2 doesn't have soul, so the red dragon can't assimilate.
Does that mean I could do nano and heal? That's like in a stack them?
No, you're taking the heal, you're adding that to your int because it is nano attack that you're using to heal yourself.
That would be a 40. Wait. How much? Yeah, that's 40. Wait. Okay, hold on. So 30. Okay, hold on. The math. Okay, no, it was 37. Sorry.
Okay, still, good success. So that would heal you back as if you'd had one rest, so 6 points.
6 points.
All right. Ace.
How do med kits work again?
Oh, what?
med kits.
Med kits, you just take it.
Okay.
You can roll a usage die to see if you continue to have the med kit or if you've used it.
I think I might need to do that because I'm at 4.
Okay, so take a D4 and just roll it. If it's a 3 or a 4, you keep the med kit. If it's 2 or a 1, then the med kit's used.
This is a 4. Okay. It's a 4.
So you're going to keep the med kit, and the med kit gives you a 3 health. Never picked up the book.
There's one right there.
What's the question?
Hang on, I think I have it written down.
What do they give you when you use a med kit?
So it's not full health. It's
Short rest.
I think it's a short rest for a regular med kit.
Hey, Fulgrim,
Yes.
want to fight?
Of course I want to fight, but
Let's
first... We fight?
Yes. I ask my Nathaniel that all the time. I'm like, hey, you want to fight? And he's like, no. And I'm like, I didn't mean each other. I meant back to back fighting everybody else. He's like, oh, okay. That's what I meant. See, we all hook our elbows together and just go in a circle and destroy everything.
Just have Fulgrim like swing us all around.
Right.
He does have a
Fulgrim doesn't remember me yet because I'm a metal machine with dark.
So I know a healing potion would
3 HP. That's what it was. I've got. Sorry, I had it written
But I
down in
could
here.
say,
D4 usage die.
Don't
3
hug
HP.
me, you fool.
Okay. That puts me a lot higher than a 4. Yeah.
That's good.
That voice.
Well, not a lot
Did
higher.
you just
but
say that?
makes it go up a little bit
No,
more.
you're like
a little
I don't
closer to full
So
health.
you
little
say
bit
the
more
soul. I don't recognize.
willing
that
to
guy
go
in the
fight this
dragon,
thing
and
now.
I said, "Don't hug me, you
that
fool."
I'm
And
not
you're
as close
"Wait
to
a minute."
dying.
Yeah, we don't want anybody dying.
Don't hug.
Yeah, I
Necessarily.
forgot I have
Being that
means
doesn't
of
like
healing
my
myself a little bit.
Yeah, I was worried about the healer not being
Oh,
present.
Thor, you get down here right now. Let me give you a hug.
All right, so you would see John the Red running around with his quad axe trying to slash into thralls everywhere, just like swinging wildly like a madman. Remy takes out his bow and arrows. Each one that he launches seems to carry a different elemental effect as he's hitting into the thralls.
I taught him how to do
And
that.
Nadine is now shooting out light blue fire as she's attacking with the flame rune.
Out of character for just a minute, does anybody else think that Remy is so totally the dungeon master from the old cartoon? Okay, back to character.
The old Dungeons and Dragons cartoon.
You never saw the old Dungeons and Dragons cartoon?
He's a little short
I'll bring
old
it
guy with
He's
like
a short little bald guy. And he, like, if they get stuck, he just appear and go, "Oh,
To
hey,
help 'em out.
I think you should go that way," and then he disappear again.
Yeah, Remy's there as a cue card. All right, Thulgrim would want to attack, but he is steadily being swarmed by these thralls, like grabbing on him.
he's going to
Scabs on his back, like stabbing at them because he doesn't have teeth. He's actually a toothless dragon.
But
Why
yeah,
he's scared of things with teeth.
I'm going to be attacking all the thralls.
Okay.
She's gonna go.
So yeah, he would just he doesn't have to roll because he's NPC, but basically he's slapping down. You can describe what he uses or what he does
Get him with
currently.
the thunderclap.
So he's going to use the thrall to kill the other
Oh my
thralls.
god. I'm gonna hit a throw with another throw.
He's basically he picks one up by the leg and just starts smashing the other ones, and then picks up another one by the arm, just kind of like swings them like nunchucks almost. Just starts smacking people. And you take that and that and you. Nah, just run off. You. It's like he just starts slamming. There's bones going everywhere.
All right. So yeah, that's Thulgrim for you. So the dragon is about to attack again. Everybody be prepared for your evasion action or absorb, either which way you want to do it. And remember, it is an AoE. If you have evasion as a skill or a exploit, that gives you bonuses to evasion.
Yes.
33. John, go ahead and roll yours. Laura.
Oh, I'm sorry. What am I rolling? Oh,
Evasion. And if you have the evasion thing, that gives you a bonus. This is an AoE. 30, 33,
It's going to be 37.
37.
26.
29.
no.
39. At least you healed.
Yeah.
It's like that old cartoon of Godzilla's foot
And
stepping
you still
on
have
Bambi.
medkit.
Yes, I do.
What?
There's an old cartoon of Godzilla's foot stepping on Bambi.
Yeah, it's Bambi versus Godzilla. And then there's the revenge, Bambi's revenge, and she gives him a hot foot.
Also never seen that.
I've seen the I haven't seen the revenge.
I saw
I've
one
seen
called
the-
Bambo.
They're like literally
and
10 seconds each.
Yeah, I saw the Godzilla stepping on Bambi one.
when I was real little, it was called Bambo, and you see like Bambi and like his mom gets shot by the hunter, and then he like reaches down into the grass and he pulls up this red scarf and he ties it around his head and he goes out and he starts shooting hunters. That was pretty epic.
Do you remember the
That was on
song?
Mad TV.
What's it? It's Aerosmith's song.
Runaway, Jane or Jane?
Yeah, Janie's got a gun. There's a parody called Bambi's Got a Gun, and in the middle, the hunter goes, "Honest Bambi, I don't. Oh, I smoke grass. I don't eat it."
All right, John, what'd you get? 29.
Me too.
All right. So again, with the partial successes, you're looking at the same thing coming through. You can take the damage
Roll
down
again.
if you want to, taking the chance. Or you could always add 2.
It's not shield. I'm teleporting.
Giving me this. There are 3 options you
Oh,
have.
well
with
then I'll
this.
chat too. Yeah, I win. Thank you.
31. That
Um,
gives you success.
what
and
is
your
the
defense. So he's coming through with 8 damage, but since you have partial successes. What was yours at again?
27.
27?
26.
27 or
It was,
Okay.
yeah, it was either
So
26 or
27 and
27.
29. So just yeah, take the damage down by half.
So that'd be
4.
4 coming through, whatever you
So
can defend with your shield.
Okay, so minus DR.
Did you get half
so.
last time for partial successes?
They should have, yeah.
Okay. 'Cause
So glad I
didn't
healed.
do it, so I'm gonna.
I'm right back to where I was before I used my med kit.
But you're not dead.
Right.
So I have evasive and there's a 2DR, so do I get no damage from that? Because that evasive has the AoE.
Oh, yeah. Evasive is a -2 to damage.
Correct.
So
Because it is AoE. That's what I kept on saying.
that I didn't even realize. I haven't even been using it like that.
And now we know knowing's half the battle, so don't take the full damage if you don't have to. Do you have 2 armor and 2 evasive?
No, I just have 1 armor and 2 evasive.
So
that would
only
be
take 1 point of damage.
So
And you have 2 and 2,
Mm-hmm.
so you're successful in your evasion.
I've just been doing the +2 to AoE for evasive, which is what I wrote it as, not -2 to damage.
It's -2 damage, if
Yeah.
I remember correctly.
I guess I wrote it wrong.
All right, so back to Soul.
I'm sitting here, thinking about my little ball.
Concentrating.
Yes, how it's going to be so pretty when it blows up.
And you didn't take damage this time, so you didn't lose your concentration. Good. All right, Mr. Smiles. You're currently still stabbed into the side of the dragon. Y'all are probably about 20 feet above his hind leg.
20 feet above his hind leg.
Yeah, you're somewhere in the side of him.
I mean, I want to keep trying to stab.
You can do it. I believe in you. Rah,
He's
rah,
just-
go, Mr. Smiles.
I hear the dragon skin isn't as thick on the inside as it is on the outside.
I know.
You're not vulgar right now.
No. He's Mr. Smiles. He has a suit.
Yes, because his suit makes him...
Or as he stabbed in, he could take out his sniper rifle and shoot him.
That is true. He could.
Just take pot shots from the back. Aim for the eyeballs.
That's what he would do.
They're usually a weak point on creature this big.
That's what he's going to try and do is shoot him in the face.
Okay. So I know that with a sniper rifle, if you take your preparation action,
Mm-hmm.
you increase the damage to full.
Yeah, he's going to...
The scope gives it that additional damage if you take a preparation action.
Yeah, he's going to take a preparation action to pull the sniper rifle out.
All right, so you kind of like see him like trying to hook onto the blade and hold himself up as he's like getting this collapsible rifle out and like extending it and trying to aim and everything.
The burning effect now is on. Has 2 rounds left.
All right. Mr. Dark,
Just wait.
How close am I to the dragon's head?
you could fly up to his head. I mean, you're on a void
What's the
dragon.
benchmark to use my hand cannon?
30.
$31.
All right, and what's the full damage rating?
8. I'm sorry, 10. Yeah, way more than 10.
Okay, so as he's flying by on the dragon, you actually see him pull out his arm. It starts to transform into a large wave motion cannon. As he releases a huge blast of energy at the head, a chunk of the snout just gets like blown off.
Oh, I think I'm going to hurl.
As
so
the
cool.
blood from this dragon like splurts out and like hits into the ground, you actually see the blood start to pool and become like this very small void dragon that then starts writhing through the ground looking for things to eat.
That is not a good sign.
Red,
No,
Am I
that's
still
not a
being
good sign at all.
grabbed by those.
you are still being grabbed by a thrall.
I'm gonna shoot at them to release myself off of the thrall.
Okay.
Finally, a good roll. $36.
All right, awesome. So yeah, you manage to struggle with him as you get your pistol like right up under the jaw and just release. Head explodes in fire. So you are free from the thrall of the thrall.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right, Fedor 2, it's your chance. If you want to try and use your discus of fire or whatever.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Okay.
Hopefully he didn't just give you a fake,
All right.
fake painted
I
room.
say something really insulting about the dragon's mother, and then I roll. Okay. What is that? I don't know what that is. What does that look like to you?
Your turn.
Chris?
I could-
Where are your glasses?
No, it's like right on the.
It looks like a 15.
So there you go.
Ha!
15.
All right, so 15
There's
plus
a way for me to
17,
actually
that
check.
is at a
I'm afraid
30
it's gonna-
or no, you're just throwing this
Actually, let me
disc
do
thing.
that. We've already established it's 15, so let me turn that on and see what it is. Let's see. I don't know how to do that.
Actually, I think if you're just throwing the disc that has the rune painted on it, right?
I'm just throwing the disc.
All right, so roll that through your dex. What's your
Okay.
dex set at?
My dex.
Yeah, on your sheet. What's your dex?
Oh, my dex is 8.
8. So 8 plus 15.
Oh, here it is. Display result.
It's 23.
23.
Oh, it says it's a 5.
What's a 5?
I was checking, so like you can just look and see it, what it says.
Yeah, the roll log.
The roll looks like it's 15 or 5.
But the roll log says
The
he
computer says it's 5.
rolled a 5.
Ah!
Yeah.
But since we established it was 15,
You're saying it was a 5, though.
I'm saying the computer said it was a 5. But do we really want to trust a machine?
I mean, any other time...
Since the character is playing a machine.
Wow.
I mean, the log doesn't lie.
Alright, so 5 plus 8 brings you to
13.
13.
The luckiest of all numbers.
Bing, bing, bing. Did that go boom?
I don't know. Let me add teleport. I'm going to teleport the disc
What?
inside of it. So plus 6 on
I don't think there's any saving it.
that. And I'm going to add nanotechnology to enhance the blast. So
Oh
another
my
6
God.
on top of that.
I don't think you can stack
I
that,
love you, John. So yeah, you go to try and throw this disc down on the dragon's head, but as it roars back from being shot in the snout, you're going to lose your footing, and
Floating in midair.
it's not. It's like
I'm
it
like,
takes
well,
you
I
off
tried-
guard, and you don't even know how to
Yeah.
fly in that moment, so you're going to plummet to the ground. This that happens as you're like holding this disc.
Yeah. Oh, it blows up with. I'm still holding on to it.
Yeah, you never managed to throw it because you were like, I am going to throw this at you, beast. And then it's like, "Wah!" And you're like, oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
What was your fire?
It was 12. Because it was essentially the damage of the delayed blast. Luckily, though, it wouldn't have carried over the same effect every turn. It didn't go off.
Right.
So
Where's your armor at? It should.
I took
told
it off to
you
take
had
a
that.
bath.
What?
No, I'm joking. I'm a robot.
Yeah, you had the medium armor from when you went through that.
Yeah,
Okay.
my armor gives me like 3.
Okay.
That sounds really
So
good.
3 off of 12
Yeah.
leaves you with.
Negative something.
9. Not negative 9, just 9.
9. So 9
Oh,
damage is
12. Oh, yeah.
9 damage is coming through to you.
Yeah, and that leaves me with
So where's your health at right now?
negative 2, I think. Let's see.
What's your health?
It's 7.
He had 7, so minus 9.
Yeah, it's
That's count the 0.
Yeah.
So
You
negative
count the
1.
0.
So negative 1. So now I need you to make a roll.
Okay.
This is not what was intended.
No, absolutely not.
It was meant to be. And you wanted me to give you multiple of these things. God, could you just imagine that one blowing up and setting like a chain reaction?
You rolled a 1.
I have rolled a 1.
So are we following, I guess, like other...
Fedora 2 falls unconscious to the ground.
Does that count as 2 fails then?
Hmm?
Traditionally, if you roll a nat 1...
It counts as
Okay.
2.
So you give me 2 of those, right?
No.
It just means that you are now unconscious on the
God.
ground.
Okay.
Okay.
You shouldn't have embraced the fedora.
All right. So he falls unconscious to the ground. And that brings us back around to the dragon.
Yes. Oh, God.
Oh, no. All right. So who's on the dragon currently?
It's probably just me and Smiles.
You and Smiles. All right. So everybody that's on the dragon, roll strength, benchmark 25 to maintain your grip.
Ooh. 31.
He's not the strongest of fellows. It's gonna be a 19.
You do not maintain your grip. So you're trying to hold on to the Iritus blade, and as it launches itself into the sky, Soul hanging on to the side of it, it starts flying towards the well hole, and you fall to the ground. Now, as you are falling to the ground, since you're the one in the plummet, and you're currently holding on and maintaining concentration, I will allow you to try and take your shot as you are falling.
I'm gonna shoot where the Iritus blade is to knock it loose so it falls.
Alright, so 30.
Because I'm not supposed to leave it behind.
It is your ball and chain.
Okay. 33.
Alright, so you successfully shoot the blade, loosening it from the side of the dragon as it falls towards the ground with you. Now, it is soaring out through the well hole. It's like smashing through the barrier. You're still holding on to the side of it. It seems to want to escape this realm to continue to devour. It does not like all of this interference in its eating habits. So you're currently holding on, though. Now, everyone that's still down there in the darkness, you notice that the thralls are still coming. The void dragon that's moving through, that came from its blood, is still moving around. You have options here. You can stay and fight with these things, or try to make yourself some form of egress if you choose.
What do you think, Soul?
He is on a dragon.
I'm
I
airborne!
know. I'm yelling after you. Do you want us to come with you?
Please!
I'm going after him then.
I mean, I have an idea, but who's
All right, now, everybody else that's on the ground, though. So Smiles is down there, Thalgrim, everybody else.
I'm not on the ground technically.
Technically, no. You
Right.
are on a void dragon yourself.
Right.
And as you can see, you've kind of
Yeah.
discovered where void dragons come from.
Uh-huh.
But anybody that has an ability to carry a large number of people may be helpful, but that is on them. If there's anybody here that can do like teleportation or has a large transportation device.
Oh, I don't know. I'm on a dragon. Alright, I'll swoop down and pick everybody up.
All right. So as Dark lands the Void Dragon, he's basically telling the Storm Riders to get on and become Dragon Riders. Everybody loading on as thralls are attacking, Void Dragons are being spawned. If you want to find out if the team makes it, if you want to find out if Soul manages to survive and blow up a new star inside of the Mother of All Dragons, then join us next time on the same Saturday Night Gaming channel at the same Saturday Night Gaming time. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends and family about us. And until you join us next week, don't forget to go back and listen to all our old podcasts. And be good to you, be good to your family, and to your friends. Until then, we love you.